Let me show you the BurButler. This is a silicone burr block that holds all your burrs. Any burr will fit any hole. The burrs will grip, they're non-magnetic, and each of the holes has got a parabolic shape. You can see it's very easy to lift these burrs out, place them into the handpiece that you want, take them out and put them back in again. These burrs, they don't fall out. It's important to note that you don't have to push these burrs in hard. You just literally place them in. The same force that you push them in with is the force that you pull them out with. You can see from the spacing that it's easy to get your fingers in without risk of sharps injury, and you don't need tweezers, which means that you can keep all your burrs in the same order, and when you've used the burr, replace it. This gives you a lot of options because you can create your own burr sets, your procedure sets for crown and bridge, for inlays, for whatever procedure you want to. It's the only burr block with an autoclavable lid that actually closes the products. The ribs on this lid will allow steam penetration. You can see from a close-up there how it separates the base from the cover. And we've created this rather neat little skirt that runs around the base of the burr block, and it engages these ribs on the bottom of the lid. So when you place the two together, the lid closes the BurButler. It protects it against aerosol. It's non-magnetic, so the burrs won't become magnetized where they can stick to your other instruments and be lifted inadvertently. When we were developing the BurButler, we looked at all the old style of burr stands, ranging from the old plastic burr stands which are still in use from 1958, where they literally are just plastic burr stands in which you put your burrs. These burr stands are not sterilizable. You cannot autoclave them. So instantly you have a cross-contamination problem. The next generation of burr stands were made of plastics that were autoclavable, but they're open, and because they're plastic, the burrs are either made to fit a burr stand that fits the fiction grip or the latch grip. It won't fit both, so you can't mix and match your burrs. Then they brought out metal clips. These are open burr stands where there's a lid which half closes. It's got a hinge. Again, it's got fixed holes, so you can't mix and match your burrs. You turn these upside down, the burrs will spill out. There's also the metal burr stands which have bungs inserted into them. These were what we used to like, but the bungs perish. The bungs cannot be irrigated underneath, and the hinged lid doesn't close the burr block. So it's still not protecting your burrs against aerosol effect, and you cannot see what's inside them until you open them. It's one of the great features of the burr block that we give you, is you can see at a glance what's inside it. The BurButler comes in a range of different colour-coded options. You've got purple, blue, orange, pink or white. We also have black for the 10-hole and the 25-hole options. The 25-hole BurButler not only can be used for the small burrs, but you can use the 25-hole option for your larger burrs, whether these are surgical burrs or laboratory burrs. It means that you have the option, again, for each dentist can have their own set of burrs that they want to use for those laboratory items. Comes with a tall size lid, same as all the other ones. These can be autoclaved, and it comes in an option of 6 colours. Although they have a different length and diameter, they'll still fit into the same holes exactly the same way. So these burrs can be placed into your straight drill, your straight handpiece, and then they're easy. Once again, you can take these out of the straight handpiece and place them back where you had them. So they always stay in the same order, and you might have a different set for acrylic or for steel burrs. So you can work this whichever way you want. We also use the BurButler for various other procedures. So here I'm going to show you, this is my post and core set. I'm able to put in my post burs, which I can keep arranged in the order that I want. And we use the upturned lids to store the various size posts that match the individual burs. That's a lovely feature. It's a nice way of keeping your post and post preparation set in order.